Hello and welcome to this first tutorial on using the Dantech v3 system. My name is Daniel Goldberg and I will be your host for this video. What we're going to talk about is the layout of this page. We're going to be creating new customers, new contacts, new service contracts, and then finally I'm going to show you how to navigate into the service certificates. So let's have a look at it. First of all, up here in the left corner you have the Dantech logo. Right next to that one you have the search bar or the search tool. Up here you have 4 small flags enabling you to switch or select the language for the entire page. Now I'm just going to try this Danish flag here, and as you can see all my headings and content switch into Danish. Just going to click that one back into UK like that. Well, what you also can see up here in the right corner is that right now I'm logged in as a person called Dantech. Over here on the left side you have the main menu. The main menu contains 2 sub-menus, one called customers and one called servicing. If I open this sub-menu called customers, I can see it only contains one item called customers. If I open the sub-menu called servicing, I can see it contains 3 items. But right now I'm going to focus on the customers part. So opening customers and clicking customers. As you can see, it switched the view in the center of the page to customers. Now this page is only going to show you 10 customers at a time. Up here I can see that right now I'm looking at customer 1 to 10 of 38. If I want to view all my customers, I can navigate using the small blue arrows. So I'm just going to click that one and looking at 11 to 20. So like that you can navigate forth and back. Well, let's say I want to find a customer called Danish Crown. Instead of using the arrow system up here, I could simply go and type in Danish Crown in my search bar. Well, actually I only have to type in the first 3 letters, so I'm just going to type in Dan. Like that, and as you can see it filters all my customers and shows me, where do I have it here? Danish Crown, like that. If I want to view all my customers again, I have to clear the search bar. So I'm just going to delete that one, and here we go again. Now let's try and create a new customer, and of course I'm going to use this button right here called Create Customer. This is going to open a new form called Customers. And this form has 3 tabs at the top, one called Customer, one called New Contact, and one called New Service Contract. Right now this is highlighted at the customer, so I'm going to create a new customer. The name is going to be Lift Me Up, like that, and they are situated in Birmingham, on Birmingham Road 45. I'm also going to type in a postal code, could be something like that, and town or city is going to be Birmingham, like that. And a telephone number, you can simply type in the format of the telephone that your country is using. So if this was a Danish telephone number, it would look like that one, but simply use the format you are using at your country. The EAN and the payment debtor are optional fields, so you can use these if you want or simply leave them. If you know that your customer is going to have a different shipping address, you can click on the box next to shipping address, and the extra fields here will be active. I'm going to assume that Lift Me Up has the same shipping address. So this is fine. I'm going to click Save, like that. Also going to close my customer, like that. I'm just going to show you that it's now actually situated amongst all the other customers. Now I know that new customers are going to be last, so I'm going to navigate to the final page here, and yes, there we have it. Lift me up, Birmingham Road 45. Now if I have let's say that lift me up switches address, I could just click my customer, click my edit button, and then switch. Maybe they just moved a little down the street. Remember to click the save button and close again. Well, now I'm going to create a new contact. So I'm clicking on this tab up here called New Contact. My contact is going to be one John Doe, like that. And title, well, maybe you would do something like this, Mr. John Doe or Dr. John Doe, but this is actually his job title, and John is a salesman, like that. And again, a mobile phone number and a normal phone. Remember to type in your contact's email addresses. This is going to be used by the system when we create a new service contract. The system is going to mail John Doe and telling him a new service contract has been created. So the email address is quite important. So this is John Doe at Lift Me Up, and this could be a UK address. So I'm clicking save down here. Now what happened? Well, the system switched back to the tab called Customer. If I'm clicking this New Contact tab, it's empty. So where did John go? Well, he went here on the right side of the screen on the main title, Contacts. Of course you can have several contacts. So I'm also going to create myself here as a contact. I'm a video producer, like that. A mobile phone number, a normal phone, and an email address. That could be dh at Dantech DK. And as you can see, I popped up over here on the contacts list immediately. Now I'm also going to show you how you can create a new service contract. So I'm clicking the tab up here, and it's already chosen the right customer. I have to choose the contact, so you simply go in here and select the contact you want. You have to fill in the kind. The kind is, well, it's the type of hardware you want to perform a service on. This is going to be a mobile crane, like that. And the location is the physical placement of this mobile crane. Could be something like Pier 45 or Repair Bay, Section D. Now down here at the service interval, the system is going to anticipate that you will be performing this service again in 12 months. Of course you can go in and change it to whatever you like, but the default value is 12. Expected hours is the amount of hours you are anticipating this work to take. So I'm anticipating a 3 hours work. Up here you have a box called free text, and you can fill this with notes of any kind. Could be something like remember the key. The customer is not at the location. And I'm just going to click and drag on the lower right corner here in order to set the size of this free text box. Now, as you can see down here, it automatically shows my contract date today. What you're going to be choosing on the calendar here is when you are going to be performing the next service. And let's say I want to do this late in next week. It's going to be July, so I'm going to first click the double chevron arrows up here and navigating to July and clicking Wednesday the 4th of July. Now if I wanted to perform the service immediately, I could click the box called execute now and then click save. That would bring me right to the service part where I could perform service on each part in this mobile crane. I do not want to do that. I just want to create the contract and then I want to assign a technician later on. So I'm going to leave this one cleared and just type or just hit the button save. Like that. And it's also going to be situated here on the right side of the screen. Like that. So that's it. Creating a new customer, a new contact and a new service contract. To close this one like that, and then I'm going to show you one final thing, how you're going to navigate into your service certificates. And for that I'm going to use another customer. That's going to be Abina. That one, yeah. And as you can see here, they have already performed some service, so they have a certificate at my contact called Mogens Petersen. I'm just going to click this blue link called certificates, and as you can see at the top of the screen, it's going to create a new tab or a new browser window where you can see your service contracts. Right now this page is in Danish, but I guess you get the picture. Just going to click contract over here, and this is going to provide me with a list of PDFs. Well, number 4 on this list is called Service Certificates PDF. That's my choice. And there you have it. This is your service certificate. So that's it. Just going to close the little windows here. Close that one. So I hope you enjoyed the video and that you will find the Dantech V3 system easy to use. Have a nice day. Bye.